While Bitcoin has been pumping very nice towards the upside, it is right now creating a new rising wedge. On top of that, we are seeing huge amounts of Bitcoin inflows again through the spot ETF, and we are seeing the Bitcoin market sentiment once again hitting levels of greed. So we need to be talking about that exactly. What is going to be next for Bitcoin? Well, one thing is going to be for sure, do not get fooled by this next Bitcoin move. I will exactly explain. So guys, can we once again push up the likes? Back above the 100 likes, that will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's a short term. And yes, first of all, Bitcoin has exactly been perfectly bouncing very nice towards the upside. We've been exactly grabbing that liquidity down below this daily level of demand. After grabbing that liquidity down below, we've been perfectly once again bouncing back towards the upside, breaking this double bottom pattern towards the upside, and exactly reaching that price target, which was sitting at that 68k levels. Now, we have exactly been reaching this price target over here, and right now we are starting to find some resistance from of this level right now. Now, we need to be talking about that exactly a little bit later because this is going to be very important. Anyways, Bitcoin has been breaking very nice towards the upside, also above this downtrend structure over here, this trend line over here looking very good, breaking above this horizontal level of resistance, and ever since breaking this level over here, we have seen this significant and huge pump back towards the upside. Anyways, of course, this has not been coming unexpected because Bitcoin has been changing this downtrend structure towards an uptrend structure. Ever since marking this bottom over here, I've been saying that Bitcoin has been creating an equal low, or possibly you can even argue a higher low if you're going to be counting the wicks. And ever since we have been doing that, I've been saying that right now we are flipping bullish, and right now we are going to be starting to have a look into towards new higher highs being created. Now, we have already been doing that, but after this higher high, we've been creating another higher low like we have been exactly talking about, and after this higher low, of course, another higher high was going to be inevitable, which we are exactly doing right now. Now, because we are creating this higher high right now, we are of course breaking outside of this bull flag pattern, but there's going to be a little bit of a catch with this, so we need to be talking about that exactly a little bit later as well in this video. But anyways, first of all, yes, this has exactly been playing out for Bitcoin. Yes, we are trading inside of a very bullish month of October, and October is historically speaking a very bullish. We have been saying that at the beginning of the month of October, we are most likely going to be seeing a little bit of a bear trap, and after that bear trap is going to be finished, then we're going to be seeing our ending of the month very, very bullish, which we are exactly seeing right now. We are seeing October being very bullish. We are seeing an average gain of plus 20% for the month of October. Now we are seeing right now a plus 6% gain. So still there might be a lot more to come for this month of October. Maybe it is just getting started. Like you can be seeing over here, history is just being repeated. At the beginning of this month, we have seen a slight little dump, but after this dump, we've started this pump towards the upside, and maybe much more is just about to come. But one thing to do keep in mind is that we should maybe start to get a little bit more cautious, because Bitcoin first of all is creating this rising wedge structure over here on the 2-hour time frame. On top of that, yes, we have been creating a little bit of bearish divergences on these lower time frames. Now, this is definitely not something very huge to be worried about, but if we're going to be having a deeper look into some metrics, well, we can even start to have a look into the Bitcoin ETF inflows. And yes, these Bitcoin ETF inflows are once again reaching new highs again. And each and every single time, whenever the ETF inflows are very high, well, it has been marking a local top for the Bitcoin price. So this is already getting me slightly a little bit more worried. And even on top of that, yes, the Bitcoin market sentiment is right now reaching levels of greed. And adding all of these things together, and also on top of that, reaching a major level of resistance over here still on the weekly time frame, and also already having reached our price target at that 68k level, well, I think there's going to be a very good and big chance that we are going to be seeing a slight little cool off in that short term. But do not get fooled by this slight little cool off, because do keep in mind that the major trend towards is right now towards the upside. So that is why I'm saying we might be getting a little bit of a cool off in the short term, but this is going to be the move where we should not be getting worried about, where we should not be getting fooled off. I think that this slight little dump towards the downside that we might be seeing is just going to be a big trap. Because if we're going to be having a look into a weekly time frame, guys, the Bitcoin charts are starting to look very good. Anyways, we'll be having a look into that exactly in a second. The Bitcoin funding rates are still looking very, very good. They're still negative on some of the exchanges, and over on Bybit and over on Binance, still very neutral. So that is still looking very good in my opinion. Anyways, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, make sure to be checking out these two links down below, because over on OKX, you can right now be claiming a 30% trading fee discount and a $60,000 deposit bonus. And over on Bybit, you can right now be claiming a $500 free trade and a $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to be checking it out with these two links down below. Sign up a new account over on Bybit, sign up a new account over on OKX, and claim these insane free bonuses. Definitely make sure to be claiming this free trade over here. Anyways, yes, on that 4-day time frame already, Bitcoin is starting to break out towards the upside outside of this massive bull flag pattern. And if we're going to be having a look into a weekly time frame, well, the weekly time frame is starting to look very good with this RSI breakout towards the upside, this RSI downtrend breaking out towards the upside. Historically speaking, all of the time, whenever this has been happening, we've been seeing a huge surge in Bitcoin price. Now, also the MACD indicator is starting to flip bullish anytime soon. And of course, we are seeing this shift in trend right now happening. So definitely on that weekly time frame, we are starting to look very good. But just in that short term, yeah, we are touching this major level of resistance, and we should not get too euphoric just yet. Yes, if we're going to be seeing a weekly breakout candle above this level of resistance, that's going to be the point where we are going to be saying that right now, this huge bull market is going to be getting started. But right now, it is not yet happening right now. So we should be a little bit more patient until this is going to be happening, until we're going to be seeing this weekly candle confirmation above this level of resistance. Right now, still in that short term, I'm going to be a little bit cautious. We are seeing a few warning signals, but still, do keep in mind that in the end of the day, the weekly time frame is starting to shape up very nicely. So ultimately, that major trend will just still be towards the upside. If we are going to be seeing a slight little dip towards the downside, I just think it is going to be another opportunity to be buying up the dip, and this might be one of your last chances to buy up Bitcoin cheaply before we are going to be blasting off towards the upside. Anyways, yes, the US elections are going to be incoming in only 19 days. It is looking like Trump is definitely leading the polls right now. It is looking like Trump is going to be winning the US elections. Having a look into where the money is being betted on right now. But definitely, if Trump is going to be winning the US elections, I think that Bitcoin is definitely going to be going towards that $100K US. So that is going to be huge. Of course, Trump winning the elections is going to be bullish for financial markets and for the Bitcoin price. Now, regardless who is going to win, of course, always US elections are very bullish for the Bitcoin price. Always after the US elections, Bitcoin tends to go parabolic towards the upside. So in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. This is just going to be a huge catalyst for the Bitcoin price coming up in 19 days, regardless who is gonna win. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.